4th, read and discover Level 2. Level 3, Amazing Millipedes. Introduction. There are millions of different types of millipedes. They can be many different shapes and sizes. Some are very small, some are colorful, and some have lots of legs. They live in different places all over the world. What millipede do you know? How many legs does a butterfly have? How many eyes does the spider have? Which millipede has a home on its back? Discover. Now read and discover more about amazing millipedes. Chapter 1. Millipedes. A millipede is a small animal with no backbone. It's an invertebrate. There are many different types of millipedes. Scientists put them into different groups. The biggest group is the arthropods. Arthropods have 6 or more legs. Some arthropods are insects. Insects have 6 legs. There are more than 1 million types of insects. Some examples are bees, beetles, ants, flies, and grasshoppers. Some arthropods are arachnids. Arachnids have 8 legs. Scorpions and spiders are arachnids. Some arthropods are myriapods. They have lots of legs. Centipedes and millipedes are myriapods. Centipedes have 2 legs on each body section. Millipedes have 4 legs on each body section. Some millipedes don't have legs. Snails and slugs don't have legs. They are most slugs. Earthworms and leeches don't have legs. Their body have lots of sections. They are annelid. Which millipede do you know? Chapter 3. Insect body. Most insect bodies have 3 parts: a head, a thorax, and an abdomen. The head has eyes and a mouth. The thorax has legs and wings. Insects don't have any bones, but they have a hard cover. This hard cover is called an exoskeleton. Insects grow, but their exoskeleton can't grow. Their exoskeleton is too small. It comes off, then the insect grows a new, big skeleton. Insects can use their body to hide from birds and other animals. They don't want other animals to eat them. This is called camouflage. Discover. Some insects have bright colors. Animals don't eat any insects that is black, white, and red. It isn't usually good to eat. Sometimes it's poisonous. Chapter 3. Insect senses. Most insects have 2 very big eyes. They can't see clearly, but they can see things move very well. Some insects have extra eyes that can only see light and dark. Some millipedes have antennae on their heads. They use their antennae to feed and touch things. They can also smell food and other millipedes with their antennae. Butterflies have very big, long tongue called a proboscis. They use their tongue to taste and drink nectar in flowers. Butterflies can also taste with their feet. Most insects don't have ears on their head. Do you know where they are? They have ears on their body or their legs. Discover. Crickets have ears on their front legs. Chapter 4. Communication. Most male and female millipedes communicate with each other because they need to make new baby millipedes. Some millipedes communicate with sound. Grasshopper can sing. They move their legs up and down to make a singing sound. Some millipedes communicate with smell. The female moth makes strong smells called pheromones. The male moth can smell the female with its 18. Discover the male emperor moth can smell a female 10 kilometers away. Some millipedes communicate with light. Fireflies can make light with their abdomen. The female fireflies flash their light to each other. Some millipedes communicate to give each other information. Bees dance to tell other bees where there is food. Ants touch each there's antenna or head to give information about food and danger. Chapter 5. Baby millipedes. Most baby millipedes come from eggs. Some millipedes, like slugs and earthworms, lay the egg in soil. Other millipedes, like butterflies and bees, lay their eggs on plants. Scorpions don't lay eggs. They have live baby. The baby scorpions travel on their mother's back. The babies of some flying insects look like their parents, but they don't have any wings. Baby grasshoppers don't have any wings. They grow wings when they get bigger. Some babies are larvae. Beetle, butterfly, and bee babies are larvae. After a few weeks, they become pupae. Then they become insects with wings and they are like their parents. Chapter 6. Working insects. Some insects work together in groups. Leafcutter ants work together. First, they find leaves. They carry the leaves to their nest. Fungus grows from the leaves and then the ants eat the fungus. Discover leafcutter ants are very strong. They can carry leaves that are about 50 times heavier than their body. Honeybees work together too. One queen bee lays all the eggs. Then the female worker bees care of the bee larvae. They look for food. They make honey from the nectar and they give the honey to bee larvae. Then they keep the honey in honeycombs inside the hive. The worker bees also clean the hive. Chapter 7. Millipedes Homes. Some millipedes, like earthworm and ants, live underground. The others live in water. Dragonflies lay their eggs on the leaves in the water. Their larvae live underwater. Snails carry their home to their back. They live in many different places. Land snails live in desert, mountain, forests, and gardens. Marine snails live in the ocean. Lots of millipedes make nests. Some wasps make nests from wasp paper. They make the paper from wood and saliva. The queen wasp lays eggs in the nest. The nest has lots of small room for the wasp larvae. Wasps act as other animals to protect their nest. Discover a wasp nest can have about 10,000 wasps inside. Chapter 8. Spiders. Spiders have 2 polypods and 8 legs. They have 6 or 8 eyes. All spiders can make silk. Some spiders use the silk to make webs. Insects fly into the web. Then the spider eats the insects. Some spiders hunt the wolf. The wolf spider hides in leaves. Then it jumps out to catch it. Insects, mice, and frogs. A spider can only eat liquid food. It bites an animal with a poison that makes the animal liquid inside. Then the spider drinks the liquid. Female spiders are often much bigger than male spiders. Discover. The golden orbs female spider can have a body up to 10 times bigger than the male. Chapter 9. Problems with millipedes. Some millipedes can sting. The part that can sting is called a stinger. A wasp and an ant can sting again and again. A bee can only sting once, then it dies. Other millipedes can bite. Some spiders have a poisonous bite, and other animals can die from the poison. A person can die from the bite of a black-winged spider. Discover only female mosquitoes bite. Millipedes can also make people sick. They can bite people and give them diseases. Mosquitoes can give people a very bad disease called malaria. Some millipedes make problems with farmers. Locusts are types of grasshopper. They eat a lot of food crops. Other millipedes make problems in your house. Some moth eat clothes and some beetles eat wood. This chapter 10. Useful millipedes. Millipedes are important food for many other animals. Fish, frogs, bats, and birds eat millipedes. Insects help plants grow. Insects visit different flowers to collect food. The pollen from the flower sticks to the body of the insect. Then the insect goes into another flower. The pollen falls into the flower. The flower uses the pollen to make seeds. Then the new plant grows. It's called pollination. Earthworms help soil and plants. When they move through the soil, they let air and water in. Plant roots need the air and water. Bees give us honey and silkworms give us silk. Silkworms make cocoons when they become pupae. People use silkworm cocoons to make silk fabric. Millipedes are amazing. They are also very useful. People, animals, and plants all need millipedes to live. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.